Yeah, no, the diet's going great. I'm not fucking irritable at all. No, it's awesome. I fucking hate it. That's one day. I don't want to do this anymore. I just want to be fat and happy. Ooh, I gotta go. Hey, what's up? Happy Wednesday. Welcome to Barry on Deck. I am your host, Barry Laminack. Your hungry, grumpy, fat host, Barry Laminack. Thank you guys for being here for the show today. This is episode number 83 of Barry on Deck. And I appreciate you guys showing up one more time. At least I know there's one more show. I don't know if there will be any after this, but god damn it, we made it to 83. And I thank you guys for being here so much. This diet is already a problem. I'm just fucking hungry, okay? I feel like I'm 46 years old, and once you get to this age, you're just like, yo, I need to eat. Now, what sucks is I'm on this YouTube thing, and then when the Houston Sports Show starts back up again, who knows when, but I'll be on TV again, and you know, being on stage in front of people, I have to try to take care of myself. Obviously, I don't. I mean, obviously, I don't do a good job of it. So I know I have to. I don't like it. I'm 46. I just want to be really fat and eat a lot of bad food. And I know there's high cholesterol and diabetes and fuck all that. But here I am. And so I hope your first day, if you're playing along at home and trying to lose weight, I hope your first day was better than mine. I streamed on Twitch last night. And for the first 2 hours, I did pretty good. But then once I went off live on Twitch, I was so grumpy. Oh my God, I was in such a bad mood. It was no fun for me. This is no fun for me. I just wish, why can't I just be like skinny? And then, boom, it fucking sucks. Anyways, let's get the show started. As you guys know, I like to shout out the chat first and foremost. Want to say what's up to everybody in the chat that shows up to hang out with me. That's important to me to say hey to you guys. So first of all, Wallace Wilts finally dethroned Chris Householder. After all these many days, Wallace Wilts finally tells Chris Householder to suck it. It looks like, though, there's some controversy in the chat because fake Tony Stark also claimed to be number one. So we'll see. I say finally, Robert Likes Beer had a day where he dethroned and I missed it. And then he got mad and Barry likes Robert and Robert likes beer. So I apologize. Chris Reyes is in the chat. What's up, dude? I like your avatar. It's very cool. Fidel Limon is here. White Magic already. What's up, buddy? Clarence Marshall is here. Penguin Katie showed up early. I know, girl. I almost forgot to post the show. Literally, I was just gonna go live and be like, oh fuck, I didn't post anything. How does that work? Billy Keller is here. What's up, Billy? Uriel Villanueva, Crystal Collins, first in Mexico. What's up, sweetie? I hope you're having a good trip down there in Cancun. KD, what's up, buddy? There's Robert Likes Beer. Wallace Wilts, got you already. He said finally. Jeremy Vinegar, what's up? First mod. Okay. There goes that theory, right, Brandon Martinez? Who else? Justin Kelm, what's up, buddy? Good job yesterday, man. If y'all don't know, Justin Kelm is out in Louisiana helping people. This shirt is... fat guys can't wear ringer tees. It rides up on your fat and then gets caught. Anyways, Justin Kelm out in Louisiana helping people out. Great dude and proud of him. I'm proud he's representing the deckheads. He's awesome, dude. So just say congrats to him for being a great person and helping. Francisco Barker, what's up, man? I think you're back from KC, right? Well, welcome back. There's Chris Householder. Steven Uzik. Someone send out a search party for House. Yes. Exactly. Luis Zelaya, what's up? So our chat moderators are here. It's Jeremy Vinegar, Luis Zelaya, Chris Householder. Those are our three YouTube chat moderators. I appreciate the work that they do. Keeping it clean in the chat for us. Matt Poche, what's up, dude? Who else? Alex Villanueva's here. What's up? Pete Jones finally figured out the Discord. Pete Jones, I was beginning to think you were like my goddamn dad and just technology illiterate. But you got it, and I'm happy, buddy. I'm happy. We're going to get down on some Call of Duty Warzone. Hi, Jen. Hi, sweetie. How are you? All right. Can't wait for the wedding. G-Man. What's up, G-Man? Yeah, I don't know. G-Man is history on this show. First super chat ever sent from that guy right there. G-Man. The man with the plan. Donna, my sweet Donna, happy hump day to you as well. Gregory Vega Jr., what's up? What's up? Tell Pops I said hello. Aaron Little, Kevin Wallace, Walt Walker. Finally, everybody's rolling in. I was beginning to think it was a little light right now. John Dory, what's up, man? Eric Resendez, Brandon Martinez, Wallace. This made Brandon so happy that House didn't get number one. And I love that. D-Mata, oh shit, Barry is finally starting on time. Man, you kiss my ass. I started on time. You know what time it is? It's time when I start. When I hit go, that's on time, okay? Shut up. Sandoval H-Town, what's up? AR Platinum. Man, I'm not doing low carb. No, I had today. See, yesterday, here's what I did yesterday, AR Platinum and everybody else. Yesterday, I just didn't eat all day. And then at night, right before I streamed on Twitch, yeah, because my wife was like, I'm going to be late, and she was going to bring Panera bread, and I was like, no, fuck it, I got to eat, because I got to go live on Twitch at 8. So I just made 2 sandwiches and had those little bags of chips. You know the kind that come in a big plastic bag, and then they have all the little different flavors? So I think my whole meal was like 800 calories, 900 calories for the day. That's literally all I ate. I was so I'm not cutting out carbs. I'm not cutting out sugar. I'm just watching calories. And then I'm going to try to exercise, maybe. What's up, Aaron J. Bryant? Amos Johnson, what's up? Who else? Who else is here? Alan Denson, my dude. Trucker Taco, Total Dallas. Man, fuck the Rangers. All right. Who else? Who else? Let's see. Nope, I missed it. Barry having flaming hot Cheetos for lunch. Oh, you're a jerk. I hate you so much. You're kind of a jerk. P. Jones. It was a group ever getting P. Jones on the Discord. He said, thanks, everyone. I found out the Patreon send the welcome email 2 hours after I signed up. Oh, well, there you go. All right. Okay, let's get to the show. Tons of shit to get to. All right, I do have show updates for you. We need to talk about some stuff on the show. What's up, Mimi? I see you, sweetie. But I do have the headlines of the day. Obviously, we got Astros, Rockets, NBA playoffs. And then I have a bunch of entertainment news for you. Well, not a bunch, but just some entertainment things. I said hi, CC. I literally said, we talked about Cancun and everything. Like, come on, CC. I said, what's up? You got to pay attention, girl. You out there drinking. You out there drinking, not listening. I don't blame you, girl. I might do a shot in your honor, CC, just so you travel safe. Here's what we're going to do today. So I got stuff like some really cool and funny entertainment stuff. And then I figured we'd do an AMA. You guys seem to like that. It's fun. I enjoy it. It's less, I ain't gonna lie. The AMA is an easy one for me because you guys do the work. Like I have no prep, no slides to make, no visuals, no videos to cut, none of that shit. I just open it up to you guys and you ask questions and I answer them. So we will do an AMA today by the end of the show. So be on the lookout for that, but we are going to get to some sports first. I saw a super chat pop up, but I want to see if I fix this. I may, CC, I just want attention. What's up, Keith Sager? I may have messed this up. I thought I fixed it so that if you guys subscribe and unsubscribe, okay, good, I didn't mess it up. So subscribing and unsubscribing isn't going to make that happen anymore. I fixed it because you dirty bastards tried to take advantage of it. But I do want to say thank you to Wallace Wills for the super chat. Much appreciated. Thank you for popping the super chat cherry today. Your generosity and support is always appreciated. White Magic, we're not starting it yet. We're not you have to wait until I say the AMA is started. You can't just... And I'm not answering that question. Wallace Wills, first in chat and first super chat. I'm on a roll today. You really are, Wallace. You're kicking ass. I mean, you're making the rest of the deckheads look bad. Let's be real. You're kind of shining right now. It's Wallace Wilts Wednesday right here on Barry on Deck. Oh, what? Yeah. That just happened. That's alliteration. Is that the right word? I don't know. Anyways, let's talk sports headlines, shall we? This is some interesting stuff that I pulled from ESPN. First and foremost, can we talk about Michael Jordan? He is now a special advisor and in cahoots with DraftKings. And I just feel like this is a conflict of interest. Because in a way, I look at DraftKings as kind of like gambling, right? I mean, you put money and you win and lose, you risk money on performances for sports teams, including basketball. I feel like this would be a conflict of interest, but the NBA does not feel that way. There was a quote from ESPN that said, NBA team investors, including governors, are permitted to have involvement with sports betting and fantasy sports businesses, subject to safeguards required under league rules to prevent actual or perceived conflicts of interest. That was what an NBA spokesperson emailed to ESPN. So, I don't know. To me, especially, look, and Luis Zelaya said, MJ don't play basketball anymore. Got to do something he's good at. Yeah, that's the thing, Luis. When you consider MJ's history of gambling, and he swears up and down he never bet on sports or the Bulls, or he golf only on the golf course and this, that, and the other. And okay, blackjack. But come on. If we're not going to believe Pete Rose, why do we believe Michael Jordan? You need to ask yourself that question. This just feels wrong to me. But whatever, the NBA seems good with it, and it's Michael Jordan, so fuck it, right? Tillman owns a casino. Yes, he does, but they don't take bets on the Rockets. See, that's the thing. They don't take bets on the Rockets. Now, even though that's the protocol, what's weird is, if you really thought about it, even though Tillman owns a team, he could still bet at another casino. He could give someone, hey, here's $1 million. My team sucks. I know this. Go put this $1 million on the Rockets and I'll give you 20% of the winnings. Those are things that could occur. So, yeah, White Magic, I just answered that. I know the chat's a little behind. It's different because, again, Tillman's casinos can't accept bets for the Rockets, but DraftKings is certainly going to take bets on Charlotte Hornets players, or take your money and allow you to use Charlotte's Hornets players. So that's the answer to that question. What did I miss here? Where did Brandon Martinez say something about, did Santos watch your Twitch stream last night? Yeah, that's a good question. Where the fuck was Santos? Huh? Where's he today? Did I say Santos already? Did I see Santos already? I might have missed it. I very well could have missed it. I forget all the names. I think I missed Andy Huggins. Look at Andy, all settled in. Let's do this, Andy. We're going to talk a little Astros today, too. Don't worry about that, my friend. Some other sports headlines. The Clippers, Marcus Morris Sr. was fined $35K, and the Mavs, Luka Doncic, was fined $15K for his part. Oh, there goes Santos. He's like Beetlejuice. You say his name and he shows up. Here's the thing about these fines. Here's the things about these fines with Marcus Morris and Luka Doncic. Why did you fine Luka Doncic? What the fuck did he do? He got slapped in the face and jumped up to defend himself. Why? I don't understand why he was fined. I really don't understand that. That makes no sense to me. I think Marcus Morris is a dirty player. I think he was fine. He knows what he did. Now, he also, if you read quotes from Marcus Morris, he talked about the fact that, look, I didn't step on his ankle on purpose, but he never said that foul wasn't intentional. So, yeah, I don't understand it. Now, Fidel, are you saying he threw the ball at the ref's feet? I don't know about that. What are we doing here? Santos. Sorry, Barry, I don't watch other people play video games. All good. But the support is appreciated when you do. What am I missing here? Oh, Crystal Collins. My ex-husband played for the Hornets and I couldn't bet on them. That's not true. Is that true, Crystal Collins? Look, Jason Collins, Jared Collins. Whoa, my daughter is named Sean Johnson. What? I don't know. I don't understand. Muggsy Bogues. I feel like she's pulling our leg, guys. I feel like Crystal Collins is making this up. Anyways, back to the headlines. Vikings quarterback Kirk Cousins said, if I die, I die. Speaking of the coronavirus, it was on a podcast, and check this shit out. They asked him, where do you stand on the whole podcast thing? And he was like, I don't really believe it. I don't think it's a big deal. They said on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 thinking masked people are weirdos and 10 saying you won't leave your master bedroom, where are you? He said, well, I would never call people weirdo or tell them to shut up, but I'm a 0.00001. That's where I fall on the scale of people freaked out about coronavirus. And then he said, if I die, I die. Okay, and that's fine, Kirk Cousins. I understand that. But you do understand you don't wear the mask for yourself, right? You fucking idiot. Like, people do. You guys haven't got this through your head yet that the mask is not for you, right? Like, the mask is respecting your fellow man. They've established and said that the mask isn't going to necessarily prevent you from getting the virus, but it will prevent you from transmitting it. Does that make sense? Because look, the little droplets can get in your eyes. And Nora preaches that to me all the time when I tell her I go to a comedy show, or I'm like, but I'm wearing my mask, babe. She's like, it doesn't matter. It can get in your eyes. But if it's not transmitted out of your mouth, then it can't get into people's eyes. So guys and Kirk Cousins, the mask isn't for you. It's respecting your fellow man. And Kirk Cousins is a fucking idiot with that laissez-faire, if I die, I die attitude. I digress. All right, good news for you, Clarence and Saints fans. Walt, Alvin Kamara plans to return to practice on Wednesday. Apparently, the negotiations are going much better. Sources were saying he does not expect to get Christian McCaffrey money, but he does want to probably get more than Joe Mixon, which means it'll probably be about $14 million a year. Saints don't have that, but so they got to figure it out. But they did say that they wanted Alvin Kamara as part of their organization going forward. So that's good news, given yesterday's turn of events. And finally, Donald Trump spoke with the Big Ten commissioner about playing football this season, and he had some weird yada yada tweet about the 1 yard line and all that. Can you just run the country? That's all I want. I've said this before on the radio. Do not for 1 second think I am attacking Trump. I am attacking politicians that stick their nose into sports. No one gives a fuck what you think about sports, politicians. Just run the country. Do your job. Stay out of sports. Unless there's something illegal that affects national security or national whatever, stay the fuck out of sports. I'm sorry. It's just, you don't have anything better to do. We're in the middle of a goddamn pandemic, and you have the time to meet with a fucking college football commissioner? What are you doing? I'll tell you what he's doing, by the way. I'll tell you what he's doing. This is politicking. That's all this is. This is trying to get football back so people, hey, Trump got the Big Ten to play football. Those are battleground states, by the way. Big Ten, Ohio, those are Iowa. Those are battleground states that play football in the Big Ten Conference. And so he wants football to start because he feels like if he can get a commitment from them to play football this fall or if you notice, if you look at the article, they're talking about October. Yeah, guess when the election is? November. Guys, don't tell me that he's not politicking. It's bullshit, and he needs to stay out of sports and just stick to being the fucking president. Crystal really has the chat going nuts. Oh, she made it up. That's hilarious. Was she though? I don't know. Brandon Gary, what's up, man? I didn't see you pop in, but good to see you. Okay. So there's your headlines of the day. Now we do need to talk I didn't get to watch any sports last night. I'm going to be honest with you. I didn't watch the Astros suck it up and shit the bed against the Rangers. Total Dallas was thrilled about it. Apparently there was a balk and some errors and just an awful play on the field. 3 errors. They gave away 3 runs. The Astros didn't look good. The good news to take from this game, if you're looking at anything, the good news to take from this game, obviously a young pitcher like Taylor is going to make mistakes, but the good news to take from this game, one, Framber Valdez went 7 innings and only gave up 3 earned runs. 94 pitches, 59 strikes. That's a good outing, all right? The other good news, Jose Altuve went 3 for 5. He's now hitting 225. Here we go. Here we go. The comeback starts now for Jose Altuve. So all you fucking haters that were hitting me up on Twitter about how Jose Altuve can't hit. So Demonta says, what exactly is a balk? So think of a balk as the pitcher can't deceive the runner, all right? So once a pitcher starts his windup or starts his motion, he can't stop and not throw the pitch. That's considered a balk, and wherever a base runner is on base, he gets to advance to the next base. So in this case, what happened is his foot was on the rubber, he had come set. There was a runner on third base, I don't remember who it was, but that runner, so Taylor's back is to the third base bag. So he can't see the runner, but that runner took off running like he was going to steal home and then stopped. Well, once Taylor was in the windup, he had no choice but to throw a pitch or pitch out. At that point, though, he stepped off the rubber. That's a balk. That's deceiving. You can't start and then stop. It was a bad look on Taylor's part, but it was pretty smart to try to test a rookie pitcher like that. in a situation like that. And they even talked about it in the article on ESPN where they said, yeah, we wanted to make some noise and see if we could rattle them. And he said, Taylor said, I can't get rattled like that under pressure going forward. Total Dallas, the silver boot is ours. Bro, you just won one of the last 10 games that the Rangers have played at Minute Maid. Settle down. The Rangers are a shit baseball team. The Astros should be embarrassed. They literally had to give the Rangers 3 errors and 3 runs in order to lose to that team. It's an awful baseball team, and you should not be proud of them. No, don't do that. We can ask politely. Maybe D-Mata's trying to stand out a little bit. I guarantee you this. Here's the theory on all caps people. Because let's be real. And D-Mata, you know I love you, buddy. You and I have been friends for a very long time now. But all caps people are assholes. And I'm not suggesting you're an asshole. I'm just saying people that intentionally. And now here's my theory. Some people's jobs require that what they do in all caps. I don't know who those people are, but they'll be typing in all caps for their job, and then they're maybe at work listening to Barry on Deck, like D-Mata, and then he goes, oh shit, what is a balk? He's listening, and he says, well, let me just click, let me pop over there, what's a balk? So it's going to be all caps because he forgot to take the caps lock off. So we're not going to chastise or punish D-Mata because I feel like this is a new thing for him. So I think this is more of either his keyboard is broke or he just forgot. Now, there are some people that just use all caps. And those people, I say, can go to hell. Fuck those people. We all know all caps is screaming. You don't have to scream. Don't be jealous, House, because I look better than you. I love D-Mata's like, fuck you, I'm using all caps. Oh, that's so great. That is so great. My dad uses all caps because, quote, it stands out better. Yeah, all caps people are attention whores. That's 1,000%. Adam. D-Mata said my wife would agree with you. No, I didn't. You're not an asshole. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying, Chris. Engineers have to do all caps all the time. See? That was the point I was making. That was all. Where's your new profile pic? Oh, you tried to, what? Yeah, that didn't work. Lawn talking weather guy. Didn't work, Steven. It did not work for you, buddy. Oh, okay, Fidel. I see. Dallas Mavericks guard Luka Doncic was fined $15,000 for throwing the ball off the leg of a game official. It was announced. So it wasn't his retaliation. It was throwing the ball off of the official. I didn't even see that part, but okay. I mean, it probably wasn't intentional, but I guess they have to do that. All right. What's up, Brian Lamb? What's up? What's up, fam? I am a designer using AutoCAD, and we use all caps. See? Okay. Now, but you didn't use all caps, fam, so you care about the rest of us. Okay? You care about the rest of us. Cece said, did my chat get deleted? He wouldn't divorce me so he didn't have to pay child support, then knocked up another chick and divorced. And did we ever figure out who this was? I didn't see who it was. I want to know who it was. I want to know. I wasn't told. Yes, David Green, good point. Confusing the batter is allowed, not confusing the runner. You can't confuse the runner. That is correct. No, Sergio, please, I swear I'll close this chat. I will, God damn it, AMA will be off. So Crystal, really? Really? You were married to Grandmama? Okay, now I'm not believing none of this shit. I'm moving on. Fuck you guys. Y'all are all a bunch of goddamn liars. Anyways, there's your Astros. Game 7 tonight for the Rockets. And this is going to be a doozy. I'm not missing this. This is must-see basketball. I predict this will be as good or better than the Nuggets-Utah Jazz game last night. I shouldn't say that because it's the Rockets and they'll shit the bed and go 0 for 27 from 3. But I just feel like this is going to be a really close game that comes down to the last shot. That's just what I'm thinking. Yeah, Riley, I'm with you, buddy. This is going to be good. I can't wait. It's going to be exciting. Here's your matchup predictor. ESPN says the Rockets have a 57.5% chance of winning the game. They are a -5.5 and a -220 on the money line. The over/under for the game is 217. So basically, they think it's going to be 109, 108 somebody, right? I mean, that's what that's telling me. 109, 108 Rockets. I could see that. I could totally see that. James hits a big three. No, Crystal. That's not what I'm saying. People make shit up. And I don't know, Crystal. The chat was saying Dale Curry. I don't know who to believe. I love you, though. But I don't know who to believe right now. Anyways, I could see this 109, 108 Rockets. That would make sense. James Harden, does he get the can't win in the playoffs monkey off his back? Does he hit a three at the buzzer? Does he do what the Jazz couldn't do? Was it Mike Conley Jr.? By the way, speaking of that, apparently, and here I got one more Rocket slide for you. This is bad news. We'll talk about the playoffs in a second. This is bad news. The Rockets have lost the last 7 playoff games that Scott Foster has officiated, and guess who is officiating tonight's game against the Thunder? Scott Foster. But good news, Rockets fans. Chris Paul, his teams have lost 9 straight that Scott Foster has officiated. So as Adam Spillane of Sports Radio 610 said, something has to give. One of these O's has to go. It's Scott Foster doesn't like the Rockets. Scott Foster doesn't like James Harden, but I don't think Scott Foster likes Chris Paul either. So this would be pretty interesting. I do like that stat. I wonder how chippy it's going to get. I wonder how much he's going to interject himself into the game. That'll be something to keep an eye on. NBA playoffs last night. Celtics beat the Raptors 102-99. Surprising a lot of people. I don't think a lot of people felt like that they would be up 2-0 on the Raptors in this series. That's for damn sure. And I'm so pissed I missed this game last night. But apparently the Nuggets, I was playing Warzone, being hangry. But apparently this Jazz Nuggets game was off the charts. 80-78, Nuggets win the series, send the Jazz packing. And no one was more happy about this than Vernon Maxwell. Okay? Because he tweeted out, where did my Mad Max tweet go? Oh, this was what it looked like, by the way, at the end of the game. Great photo from the AP, Mark Terrell. But Donovan Mitchell slumped over on the floor, and Jamal Murray going over to congratulate him on a good series. Seriously, though, nobody was more excited about the loss of the Jazz than Vernon Maxwell. My heart goes out to the Utah Jazz fans. I don't know what it's like to blow a 3-1 lead in the playoff series, but I imagine it's heartbreaking. Yo, if you're not following Vernon Maxwell on Twitter, it is an outstanding follow. It is worth it. Just the shit that he gives the Utah people in general. Jazz fans, the Jazz, the state, it's outstanding. So I highly recommend you follow Vernon Maxwell on Twitter. Here's your BPI odds for the stuff we know about. We still don't know who the Lakers are going to face yet. We'll know after tonight. But in that Bucks Heat series, now with the Bucks up 1-0, they have a 69% chance of winning the series. Boston has an 85% chance of winning the series after going up 2-0. And the BPI odds suggest that the Clippers have a 78% chance of beating the Nuggets. All of those make a lot of sense. I'm still kind of surprised that the Milwaukee line is lower than 69 because I still think that's the better team. But I tell you what, the Heat are absolutely giving people fits and will continue to do that. There's no doubt about it. One thing I wanted to bring up, and I'm done with sports. I promise you, okay? No more sports. But this photo of Jamal Murray and Donovan Mitchell made me think of something. And look, I'm not a Jazz fan. I don't love the Utah Jazz. In fact, fuck the Utah Jazz. But I am a Donovan Mitchell fan. That dude is a baller. That dude, he reminds me in so many ways of like Damian Lillard. And I don't like the Blazers, but I respect the shit out of Damian Lillard and what he does. Donovan Mitchell is cut from the same cloth, in my opinion. And it sucks because it doesn't look like Utah's going to Utah, right? It's like this is the new version of Stockton and Malone, Mitchell and Gobert. Like, God, go somewhere else, bro. You're not going to win in Utah. I feel bad for him. You know what would be great? You know what would be awesome? Is send him to Phoenix and let him team up with Devin Booker. How cool would that be, right? Could you imagine if if he could play with an actual superstar? If he could not, Rudy Gobert ain't doing it for me, okay? It would be nice to see Donovan Mitchell teamed up with somebody else and actually have an opportunity to advance in the playoffs. So, I just saw that picture and it sucked. That's heartbreaking because, it's not his fault the rest of his team sucks. So what you gonna do? Has the chat figured out who it was yet? I don't think we have. Nope, it doesn't look like it. Yeah, that's true, Riley. He is going to sign a max deal in Utah, probably. That's his team. That's his team, but you'd like to see them, okay, if that's his team, get him some better help. Get him some better players around him. Eric Racina says, are you going to talk about the Yankees and the Rays and stupid-ass Aroldis Chapman throwing a 100-mile-an-hour fastball at a Rays hitter? I didn't see it, but I saw the story. And I'll say this. Half of me says that's baseball, but the other half of me says, I don't know where, did they throw it his head or did they throw it his body, his butt, his ribs, his shoulder? Like, that's important to the context of the argument, Eric Resendez. I didn't see it, so I really can't say if it was dirty or intentional or whatever. But I will say this, if you throw 100, 101, 102, and you're not throwing at somebody's butt or the middle of their back, you're an asshole. You can't headhunt throwing 102 miles an hour. You're an asshole if you do that. So I didn't get to see the details of what happened, but that to me is the kind of the defining matter of what's going. Otherwise, that's just baseball. I don't know the circumstances, whether it was a home run or a celebration or shit talking or whatever it is. At the end of the day, people are going to get thrown at. Just the Astros know that firsthand. It's when you throw at the head you cross the line of unwritten rules of baseball or retaliation to danger and being an asshole. So I wish I had more context on it. So Eric says it was over his head, like a couple inches over his helmet. That's dirty. That's an asshole move. Aroldis Chapman should be fined and suspended. And it should be for a really long time. Because 1, fuck the Yankees. 2, you can't headhunt. And 3, fuck the Yankees. They hit a leadoff dude in the first 2. Well, listen, the Rays are making the Yankees look stupid right now. If you're the Yankees, you ain't happy facing the Rays and getting clowned? Yeah, so, exactly. He knows better. Like, that's not, look, hit a guy. I don't give a fuck if you throw a pitch at somebody and hit him. I don't give a shit. That's okay. It's going to happen. If you're mad because they're making you look bad, if you're mad because they just have your number, you get frustrated, but you can't headhunt. You absolutely cannot headhunt. All it's going to take is one guy, one Phil Garner. Who was the guy that had a brain injury because he got hit in the head? Was it Dickie Thon? But I know Phil Garner was it Phil Garner that got hit in the face really bad, or was it Dickie Thon? There was an Astro that got hit. It's going to take one of those. And then what is baseball going to do? So, okay. Wow. Go on, CC. Go on, girl. High five. High five. That's right. Fuck the Yankees. Yes, it was Dickie Thon. Thank you, Donna. Yeah, he's the one that got hit in the face and for all intents and purposes ended his career. In fact, I don't know. I think he tried to play. I was so young when it happened. I think he tried to play, but was unable to. Joshua Watts said, funny thing is they gave warnings after Chapman, but not in the first inning. Yeah, that doesn't make any fucking sense. And why would you? I hate when baseball warns the other team too. Fuck you. Fuck you. We didn't throw at them. Remember the Astros with the Joe Kelly shit? The Astros got warned because Joe Kelly's a bitch. That's chicken shit. You should be able to retaliate. You should definitely be able to retaliate. That's horseshit. Hey, guys, real quick, before we continue and have some more fun, I want to tell you about the Boiling Dragon. They offer fresh seafood to the Pearland area, and their seafood has an Asian twist. So if you're into that thing, you're going to love Boiling Dragon. They specialize in dishes like the campechana, clam chowder fries, gumbo, shrimp crab puffs, Brussels sprouts, plus their fan favorites like catfish and shrimp baskets. Look, the food is delicious. It's amazing. It's the same conglomerate of restaurants that brings you Crab Kings and Dan's Seafood and Wings, and we know how good that food is. So I implore you, if you are on the south side of town with nothing to do, I know we're trying to lose weight. Seafood is healthy. Go get you some seafood from the Boiling Dragon. Their hours are 5 to 9 on Mondays. What's today? Wednesday? They're open 12 to 9 p.m. today. And then this weekend, 12 to 10 on Fridays and Saturdays. Give them a call, 832-328-5123. By the way, they have off-the-menu chef specials every other week, and you can get that info. All you have to do is just go to their Facebook or Instagram page at Boiling Dragon and find out what those off-the-menu specials are. They're delicious. Boiling Dragon's a locally owned business blessed with the love and support of the Pearland and surrounding communities, and they're here for you. Check them out. They're at 11625 Broadway in Pearland. It's the Boiling Dragon. Do me a favor, do your taste buds a favor, and give them a try. And while you're at it, try beerchronicle.com. If you are into beer and you want to learn about beer and you want to know about beer and you want to learn about the Houston beer culture and the Houston beer scene, then point your web browser to beerchronicle.com. It is the authority on everything Houston beer related. They've got the largest online collection of original content, and all of it, I mean every single bit of it, is dedicated solely to the Houston beer scene and culture. They've done work with some of the biggest breweries in town, including Eighth Wonder, articles, brewery maps, lists, you name it. If you want to learn about it, you can learn about beer and the beer scene from one of the most culturally diverse teams in the city of Houston. It's veteran owned, it's culturally diverse. They've done a lot for the community. Remember, they had those George Floyd memorial glasses where all of the money went to George Floyd's family. They care and they love beer. And if you care and you love beer, check out beerchronicle.com. It's the biggest, loudest, okayest, most Houstonist beer site on the interwebs. It's beerchronicle.com. And I got to say shout out and thank you to Patrick Randall for the $10 super chat and support of the show. Much appreciated, my friend. P. Randizzle in the building. He said the Rays were in a no-win situation. The Yankees plunked a guy. Nobody got warned. Chapman threw at the guy's head. Both got warned. Oh yeah, fuck the Yankees. See, and I think that's bullshit, P. Randizzle. You can't let. It's like when you see a fight on the field, right? In football, and one guy does something dirty, the other guy retaliates with a punch, and the guy that retaliates is the one that gets the penalty. It sucks. It's not fair, and I think in this instance, it's avoidable. Like, you could literally go out and say, okay, Yankees, you have been warned. But why would you warn a team that's done nothing yet? Maybe they take the high road. But warning a team that has not done anything yet is fucking stupid. And you're stupid, baseball. So, Eskimo sister. That's weird. Jesus, first late. Sorry I'm late, Deckheads and Barry. I can't stay today, but I'll watch later. Hey, Suze, buddy, you showed up, man. That's all we can ask. You're here, you showed up, and you're going to watch later. I ain't mad at you, man. I know y'all got lives to live. Go live your life. Come back later, hang out, see you on the Discord, all that, all right? Uh-oh. It's getting weird over here. All right. That's all the sports. Now, I missed a couple things. I want to do some show updates before we continue because I have to give a special birthday shout out, belated birthday shout out to my guy, Ty Stamper. I forgot yesterday was his birthday. and I didn't give him his proper due, and we all didn't wish Ty a very happy birthday yesterday from all the deckheads. So on behalf of myself and the rest of the deckhead family, Ty Stamper, I apologize. Happy birthday. We love you, buddy. I hope that your birthday was badass and you had a wonderful day. And I'm sorry that it's a day late. Okay? I apologize about that. By the way, if you ordered stuff, if you ordered stuff, it's going out today. Now, I'm not going to say who this is for or what it's for, but this is a shot glass. We're doing a test mailing. So I'm sending this to somebody. And we're going to see how it goes. But if you're new to the Discord and I owe you stickers, those are in the mail. If I owe you koozies, those are in the mail. If I owe you masks, those are in the mail. And if I owe you a tier, a huge deckhead tier with bags and stuff, those are in the mail as well. So all of it will go in the mail tonight after the show. Have no fear. I have no mail that I owe anybody once this goes out. And this includes a couple that got returned because fuck the post office too. The post office. No, Aaron J. It's not you, buddy. It's unfortunately, it's not. Now, I do also owe Amos Johnson and Joshua Watt shot glasses from Kanice from that episode, and I have not forgotten. I will do that once they go on sale, which, by the way, will be Monday. I promise you guys. Shot glasses available for purchase on Monday, so stick around for that. Hey, CC, you the best. Care Bear wasted. Are you shit-faced? Huh? CC, I owe you a shot. I said I would do a shot in your honor. Let's do it. Let's do a shot for Crystal in Cancun. This is to her and Larry Johnson. I still don't know if that's true. I don't know what to believe. Listen, I don't want to get in trouble here. And I want to believe you, Crystal. I do. I want to believe you. But you are the person that tricked me into saying I would eat a plate of ham and dicks. So excuse me if I can't believe you this one time. I'm a little gun shy now because of you. Okay, CC? But I love you. And I love all the deckheads. And I need to clean the shot glass. Thank you guys for being here. Cheers to you all. I'm an alcoholic. That's good. That's good shit. Yeah, well, thanks for clarifying, Sergio. A bowl of dicks. And Cece wants to know why I can't believe her. What was this? Josh, I got you on the shot glass. What happened? What? I don't understand. That's the best toast ever. Cheers to you all. I'm alcoholic. You made me this way. One day when I'm like, what's his name? David Hasselhoff, and I'm fucking doing this show. I'm eating a cheeseburger on the floor. Just remember, you bitches made me this way. And yes, Mimi, that is the Crown Royal Black, courtesy of our very own Penguin Katie, my sweets. She hooked me up with the Crown Royal Black. Okay, that is all of the. Oh, one more thing I wanted to mention. I put this on the Discord. I put this on my Facebook. But some of you aren't on Discord, and we're not friends on Facebook by design. Why are you buying Josh a shot glass? What did he do? Also, goddamn it, D-Mata, we talked about this. You can turn your caps off now. Care Bear wasted. All right. I'm kind of a puss. That's true, CC. I get it. I'm a puss. Oh, I think I know why. Because he helped you out, right, D-Mata? Is that why? Huh? I love the deckheads. All right. Here's one thing. I didn't put this. I mean, I put this on my Facebook and got some feedback. I put this on the Discord and got some feedback. But what I'm trying to figure out is I think this show is going well. I think what we're doing, what we're building, I'm very proud of it. Every day I think I put forth my best effort, even though it might be late. I still give you guys everything I have for 2 hours to try to entertain you and make it fun. The numbers have slowed as far as like subscriptions and stuff. So what I'm asking you, I love you, Josh. What I'm asking you, I'm so distracted by the chat today. I have got to get better at this. What I'm asking you guys for is advice, if you have any, on how to market this show. And now, some of the feedback that I got from you guys and from Facebook was about content. And at this point, I listen to all the feedback on content, but I still make decisions based on what I feel like I can do, what I feel like I can execute, what I think enhances the show, yada, yada, yada. My question isn't about content or about keeping people once they're here. My question is about growing the show and expanding the subscriber base. So, if you're a marketing guru, if you're a marketing expert, and you, goddamn, that's shot, and you have ideas, hit Daddy up. Send me some info. I'm open to anything. It doesn't mean I'll use it or take it, but at this point, I kind of have some ideas, but I don't know, obviously. I mean, I've been stuck on 2,500 subscribers for a month now. If I knew what the fuck I was doing, we'd be at 3K. All I know how to do is this part. Is to turn the camera on and then try to entertain you guys. So I need to get better at the marketing. Oh my God. Well, first of all, Sean R., talking soccer is going to make everyone leave. Second of all, I just said it's not about the content. It's about marketing the content. I'm not talking soccer on this show. I'm not going to talk about stuff I don't know about or watch. Sergio, stop giving me topics to talk about. This is not, you guys, I hate y'all. No one listens. I said I don't need content advice. I need marketing advice. Now, Scott, that's a good piece of advice, a Facebook group. That's not a bad, I thought about that, but then I was like, if you're in a Facebook group, you really have no motivation to join the Discord, right? And the Discord really does help. Being on Patreon and a part of the Discord, which is kind of an elite group, that's, I kind of like that over the Facebook group. Well, I don't know. Yes, Matt Poche, please shoot me a DM on Twitter. Marketing, a group would be awesome. Well, again, the Facebook group thing, I think detracts from the Discord, and the Discord to me is really special. I love the Discord. I love that you want to be a part of it, and there's incentive to support the show to do that, if I'm being honest. Because, listen, the patrons that support this show are everything. They're everything. So it literally is what's funding what I'm able to be doing. So I don't want that to go away. Talk alcoholism. I mean, I can white magic, but that's a topic idea. And I literally just said I don't need topic ideas. Cricket. More F1. God damn it. Dynamo play at 7. Fuck all y'all. I hate you so much. Cowboy fan, what's up? Better late than never. Yeah. Last night on Warzone, I got some advice from a Russian that lives in Florida named Alex Trebek. And he said, if we get more people to watch, we will have more viewers. Yeah? Yeah. Marketing from Mother Russia. I'm a bad Russian. Yes, Cowboy fam. Hashtags. I used them today. 80 people. I'm just saying. Mimi said, I haven't gone to the Discord because I don't play video games. That's not what the Discord is about, Mimi. It's so much more than video games. Look, I'm going to do this right now. I'm going to show you guys. Pay attention. Everybody listening to me right now, stop what you're doing. I know you're at work. Some of you are jerking off. I didn't need to make the hand gesture. I could have just said it. It doesn't matter. Some of you were banging somebody. I could have done that without the finger bang. But stop what you're doing for just 1 second, please. Stop, collaborate, and listen. I'm going to show you what the Discord is live. Action News 17 with Belinda. Can I tell y'all that was my favorite thing I ever did on radio? The Crown makes me ADD. But literally of all the things, 7 years at ESPN? My most favorite thing I ever did, the bit that I came up with that was so fun to me, and I didn't come up with the whole bit, but that part of it was just spontaneous and felt right. But doing the Action News 17 with Belinda on Sundays on game day was some of the most fun I ever had. Just doing the intro and acting silly and literally just giving it 1,000%. The Action News 17 with Belinda was fucking awesome. Hey, what's up, Terrence? How are you, buddy? I tried to play Warzone. I can't figure out how to parachute. I gave up. Terrence, that's not good, man. You can't figure it, bro. It literally tells you how to pull the fucking chute. It says push X to pull the chute. Terrence, bro, I know you can watch a YouTube video. I know you can watch a YouTube video. Okay, Cece, that was good to know. Talk about Anna. You guys, I'm so ignoring the chat right now. I'm so ignoring the chat. Okay. Barry, I've been a big fan of the Belinda bit. I loved it so much. I wish I could recreate something like that for this show. That would be outstanding. Really? Donna, that was your least favorite bit? Tell me why, Donna. Was it because we would cut her off? Was it, or is it just because I was screaming? I want to know, Donna. I don't care what anybody else in the chat is saying. I only want to hear from my sweet, sweet Donna. But I want to know why that was your least favorite bit. I loved that so much. It was so fun and so silly and so perfect and so not perfect. And the way that we did it, that's why I loved it. I'm so heartbroken that Donna didn't like it. I need a carb. All right. You were mean to her. What? Oh, God damn it, Donna. Donna thinks I'm mean to everybody. I'm going to say it right now. Donna thinks I'm mean to everybody. Donna, let me explain it like this. There are people that set people up for failure, and there are people that set people up for success. And sometimes the success looks like failure. Sometimes you get reps, and it's done in a funny way. People like Belinda and people like my guest on Saturday, I'll just say that, they don't come back if they feel like I'm taking advantage of them or abusing them. And there are discussions that are had beforehand and during where we say, look, it's going to be crazy. I'm going to do some things. We're going to do this. You go with that. It was all in fun. And Belinda knew exactly what she was doing. I want you to know 100,000% she was in on it. She took it serious because we would tell her it was reps. But she loved every second of that. Do you know how many people wish they would have had the opportunity to be on the radio every Sunday for an entire segment dedicated to them, where they got mic time and they got to spend time prepping, and she literally prepared for that stuff every Sunday. So the fact that it upset you means we did it right, to be honest with you. The fact that it came across as me being an asshole, we absolutely did it the right way. Because that's what it was meant to look like. So I love you, Donna, but don't feel bad for people that I make fun of. It's all in fun. It's all for entertainment. It's never malicious. It's never serious, except like maybe one or two people. What am I missing? I'm telling you, get a MySpace. I am not getting a fucking MySpace, Sergio. I don't know where Belinda is. Donna is not banned. I love Donna. I will ban you, D-Mata, before I ban Donna. That's not true. I love you both so much. You guys are literally like day ones. Like a lot of people support me and support this show, but Demetrius and Donna go all the way back to literally like my first time. Literally my first weekend on the radio. And I love you both. And I wouldn't want you to fight each other. Are you driving a Tesla? Barry still can't figure out the parachute. Oh, kiss my ass, Clarence. I absolutely know the goddamn parachute. Damn, I got that part down. I don't know what that. I don't know what the fucking. Half of the chat is like an hour behind. The chat is off the rails, and goddamn it, I love you. Okay. It is 2:54. Let's go ahead and go to break. When we come back, here's the things we're going to talk about. Are you ready? Here's the things we shall discuss. Saucy nugs, teeth jewelry, a $60,000 joke, and that bitch Carol Baskins. Plus, we're going to do an AMA. All of that and more after this break. Now, for your break video, I did take the time because you guys bitched about how it's boring to stare at the screen. So I'm not going to be 100%, but I'm trying to give you quality content at the breaks to watch while I go pee and everyone else goes poop. So, this video is, this show is supposed to be fun. This show is supposed to be entertaining. We're supposed to have a good time. But this is heartwarming and it's positive, which you guys know I'm all on board for. Of all the things, I know we mess around and talk shit and all that, but at the end of the day, my be safe, be kind, love each other is 100% heartfelt, and I mean it every single time I say it. And the whole love each other and positivity that Barry on Deck as a show and as deckheads, as a family that we try to exude and provide is 100% authentic. And this video made me so happy when I watched it. So I hope you guys enjoyed. It's like 3 minutes long. The break is 5 minutes long. We're going to be back very, very soon. Please don't go anywhere. I know some of you are going to want to leave. Don't do that. We have a lot of fun playing in hour number 2, so stick around. This is Barry on Deck. I'm your host, Barry Laminack. I'll see you in 5 minutes. Don't go anywhere.
So here's your bag.
Wow, that's so cool. Can I open it?
Yeah, I think there's like socks and.
Oh, I got like everything. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, let's read the bottom of the bag.
Is that all of it?
I think so. I don't know. Hold on. I'm checking. That's so cool. It's like Christmas.
Yeah, pretty much.
And then here's papers.
What's it say? What's it say?
What does it say?
What's it say?
It says a matter of the adoption of Aaron Riley Oakland. Adopted?
Well, that's kind of what I wanted to talk to you about.
Wait, did it happen yet?
Well, so the reason why you have papers in front of you is because, so you know I've been taking kind of a little while on this whole thing. So the reason why I've been taking a little while is because I actually wanted you to have a say. So if I would have done it before you're 12, you wouldn't have had a say. Like you wouldn't have been able to say yes or no if you wanted it or not. It would just been like, I just decided. So I waited until you turned 12. So if you want it, I love you. You know you're my daughter. And I love you with all my heart. And if you want to do this, then you have to sign.
Yeah, I want to sign.
I've already signed everything.
I want to
It's
sign.
done on my end. That's the last paper I need.
Oh, I need to go get a pencil.
I have a pen.
Oh, okay.
I have a pen. I made sure I had it.
Yeah.
Are you sure this is what you want?
Yes, for sure.
Come here. I love you. A lot.
My handwriting is really bad, so sorry about that.
So all you have to do is sign the... Where do you sign? Notary right here. So this is Arian Bradley Russell for the last time. So you're gonna just sign, and then at the top, your name will be changed to Arian Bradley Yoakum, and you will be fully adopted.
Wait, so what do I put right there?
Whatever you want.
Wait, so do I just say?
You can put this name if you want. That'll be the first time it'll be alright.
I did it.
And that's it.
Yay!
Arian Yoakum.
Yeah.
And that's why your bag says Yoakum on it.
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
We had Kale put Yoakum on it, so
I
pretty
thought-
much.
guys, we're back early, bitches. Yeah, I know. I didn't have to poop today. It was just a pee-pee, and we didn't lose a single goddamn viewer. I am so proud of you guys. Welcome back to hour number 2 of Barry on Deck. I'm your host, Barry Laminack. Let's talk about that video. Daddy cried when he cut it up. I did. That's so beautiful. Oh my God. The thing that got me the most about that video, if you really listened to it, it might have been hard to hear. I don't know what the sound is like for you guys versus what I hear in these headphones and stuff. But what I loved most about that video is they loved each other, right? Like, I'm sure she called him dad and he called her his daughter before it was official. But you know you're dealing with a wonderful human being and a good man, because instead of just adopting her before she had a say-so in it, he waited until she was 12 so that she could make the decision. And she held that power in her hands to say, yes, I want you to be my dad or not. That is a beautiful sentiment. That is a wonderful human being. And anybody that would adopt a child at any point, I think is just unbelievable and in a caring and kind way. I mean, you have to really be special to adopt a child. I loved it, and I hope that I can find more stuff like that. And listen, if you find stuff like that, send it to me. I'll run that shit at the break. I love it. Now, before we went to break, everybody dry your eyes. We're going to have some fun. I'm going to make you laugh. We're going to have a good time here for an hour. By the way, I'm over the whole peeling thing. Oh my God. Fuck all this peeling. It is just, look, I'm going to do it live on YouTube. I'm going to peel skin off my arm live. I wonder if I could get a good one. No, you can't really see that. That didn't work. Before we went to break, Mimi said something about the Discord, and I wanted to show the Discord, okay? So, Mimi, if you're still here, I don't know if you are. I hope you are. I hope you didn't leave us. And several others who are not on the Discord. I wanted to show you what the Discord looks like and what we do on there, okay? I wanted to show you guys what the Discord is all about, because there are some misconceptions that the Discord is just for video games. That is literally like that much of the Discord as a whole. Okay, so let me share my screen here. And this is what the Discord looks like. The Discord, we get litty on the Discord. Now, this is what my Discord looks like. Your mileage may vary, but when you go to the Discord, what you see on the left are all of the different, let me expand this a little bit. These are all of the different channels that we have. Hi, Mimi, I'm glad you're still here. These are all the different channels we have for you to discuss, right? So you can go to community. And in the community on the Discord, you can see that P. Jones tagged me and said, tell that Russian fake Alex Trebek who was talking shit about me last night, I ain't forgot. Well, that's the wrong channel to put that in. What this community is all about is helping each other. All right, we have a fantasy sports talk channel where you can get on here and talk fantasy. You can talk about your lineups, your matchups, who should you start, who should you sit. We have a food talk channel. Why is this goddamn picture? I'm going to have to fucking do something about this picture being on every channel. You guys know the rules, okay? But this is all supposedly about food. Now, as you can see, we get off course a little bit. And I expect my moderators to clean that shit up, because I want these channels to stay on topic. I am an asshole when it comes to the Discord. Don't go to the food channel and talk about politics. Don't go to the fantasy channel and talk about music. It drives me fucking nuts, all right? Anyways, here's the general talk. You can talk whatever you want in here. Post all the pictures and all that shit you want. Health and wellness, all right? This is where we talk about fitness. We have the lawn talk. Yes, literally a channel dedicated to lawn talk. This is where I get most of the questions for the show. We have memes and videos, so if you want to post funny shit, post it here, and we'll read them and like them or not like them or whatever. Movies and TVs, you can discuss all that right here. There's music. You can talk about music and albums and who you like, who you don't like, or whatever. And by the way, I wanted to run this video of Nandy Bushell, but I was worried about copyright strikes, but she's a badass. And again, another reason to be there. Pets and animals, we have that whole channel. Politics and religion, if that's your thing. And then lastly, show discussion. So when we're done with the show, everyone goes to the Discord and talks. And some people participate in show discussion. Some people participate in whatever it is that they're feeling like talking about at the time. But literally the Discord is so much more than video games. There's a sports talk channel, and there is lastly a video games channel. Now we use it for that, but that's just some of us. The vast majority, in fact, the vast majority of people on the Discord don't use it for video games, Mimi. So I would like to again recommend to you all, if you're not a member of the Patreon, if you're not a member of the Barry on Deck Patreon movement, please go do that. To sign up, just go to patreon.com/Barry on Deck. There's different options, $2 a month, $5 a month, $10 a month. It absolutely helps promote the show. It helps keep the show going and allows me to continue to grow the show and make it better. Your pledge, I mean, you think about that. You can do, that's $24 a year at the least. And at the most, it's $120 a year to support Barry on Deck. And more than that, you get all the stuff you see on the screen depending on what tier you sign up for. And as you go up, you get the tier before you plus your tier. It's all worth it. And look, we have a great time. In fact, you see in the chat that Crystal said, yeah, you can even get engaged. Yeah, apparently Chris Householder and Jen are getting married, and it all happened because of the Discord. Look, Brandon, don't, please. Don't. It's not worth it. Brandon is one of our Discord moderators along with Jen, and Brandon don't fuck around. And you know what? I know some of y'all get mad about it. I'm gonna tell you right now, I like it. Look, ask Penguin Katie, and if he shows up, ask Roland Silva, and if he shows up, ask KMFG. But I used to be on the 1560 message boards all the time, and they would get unruly. And if moderators don't rule with an iron fist, the shit gets out of hand, people's feelings get hurt, people leave, people get mad, there's fights, and eventually the happy Discord deckhead family falls apart. So yes, I have no problem with the moderators ruling with an iron fist. And if you're gonna cry to me, they deleted my post. I don't give a shit. I need law and order on the Discord because I need everybody happy. That's what I want. I want everybody happy. Not just 2 people, 5 people. I want everybody happy. So, there you go. Where are you registered? They're not really, I hope, I don't know, maybe they are. I want to go to the wedding, not in fucking all caps, you don't. Anyways, guys, check out the Discord. It's 100% worth the investment alone. We have a ton of fun on the Discord. If you need help, people have helped each other with garbage disposals, moving furniture. That's why D-Mata is buying 713 Hooligan a shot glass, because he helped him move a couch when he needed help. Josh helps people all the time on the Discord. Literally 713 Hooligan has helped so many people already just because they're deckheads and we're on the Discord, and when you need help, he volunteers. It's awesome. I'm telling you, it's fucking awesome. Go do it. So that being said, let's move on. Can I interest you in some teeth jewelry? This fucking tripped me out. There is a lady on Instagram who will take the teeth of your dead family members and turn them into jewelry. So I ask you, really, not what would you pay, but I ask you more, would you wear the teeth of a dead family member on your ears or on your ring or on your finger, I mean? Or I don't know, maybe you get a toe ring. I don't know, maybe a necklace. I'm curious though. Would you put a family member's tooth on your ear? Now, okay. This is some crazy shit. But I went ahead and pulled up the website. Here we go. Grave Metallum Jewelry. you can get a spider bite ring with my own tooth or someone else's tooth for $365. Oh, there's so many questions that I have for this crazy ass lady. This grave metallum, custom tooth and mourning jewelry. DM to acquire, afterpay available. She's from Australia. That's fucking weird. Here's her Instagram where, oh, no surprise, she looks like that and makes tooth jewelry. Am I right, folks? Yeah, so apparently she has normal jewelry, and then what kind of fucking tooth is that? I don't know what kind of tooth that is. I wonder if they're like, oh, I wonder if it's like diamonds where if it has a cavity, they're like, that's not a flawless tooth. That's not good. Yeah, this is some of the stuff she makes. There's a fucking disgusting tooth ring that you can have made. Now, what trips me out is if you look at the website, it says, please supply a tooth or with my own tooth. All right. I don't know what this means. Does this mean that she will provide you with a random fucking tooth to wear? Or does it mean that, okay, please supply a tooth? So I'm like, okay, my tooth fell out. I'm going to ship you my fucking tooth. You're going to make me a necklace, a fucking tooth necklace. Or does it mean she will get you a tooth? Can you use a loved one's tooth? You can use your own tooth. I don't know any of this. It's fucking weird. Man, that tooth ring is sweet. Oh, you pun-making son of a bitch. But will she put the tooth on plaque if desired? Listen, TJ, you get added wisdom by wearing TJ? I'm blocking you, bro. Where's my chat moderators? Are we going to allow these stupid ass puns to continue? TJ, you're better than this. I hate your guts. You see what you started? Can I get my teeth crowned? By the way, this tooth right here on the screen, this one you're looking at up here, that's a dirty ass tooth. I mean, if we're being honest here, hold on. That's a fucking... I'm trying to expand that is a dirty fucking tooth. Who's wearing that? Who's putting this cavity ass tooth on their fucking finger? That is disgusting. That is really disgusting. I want to see what else she has on her fucking website. Let's look. Let's see. Shop, rings, tooth, tusk, and bones. Now that's not good. Those are animal tusks. That's the ring we already... Taunting earrings? Oh, taunt. I was like, what the fuck are taunting earrings? Taunt earrings? This is fucking weird. I don't understand this. This is fucking weird. I do know that she had all kinds of shit on here, right? So here's the other slide. I grabbed 2 more random pictures. So you can literally get some tooth earrings to go along with your set. This is fucking ridiculous. Lisa said, I'm throwing up in my mouth. Isn't that fucking awful? And why is it so expensive? Why is a goddamn tooth ring $400? You didn't have to go like kill somebody and get the tooth. I'm giving you the tooth. If I'm giving you it's not a diamond. If I'm giving you the tooth, why are you charging me so much money? That's ridiculous. TJ, I really... Brace yourself, Barry. I ordered you one. I hate you. I want you to know. I hate you so much right now. I hate all of you so much. Okay, let's keep going. Fuck the teeth, all right? Oh, okay. This is now you look, I'll give you the brace yourself. That was funny. This is fucking stupid. This one is fucking stupid. I hope you stretched before you posted this bullshit. Because if you think that's funny, get out of here. All right. Fuck this whole chat. I'm not reading none of this shit no more. I'm doing this show without you guys. There was a joke on The Office. As you know, The Office TV show, everybody loved it. But apparently there was a joke. There was an article posted on Bro Bible where there was a joke on The Office where Steve Carell broke out into an Eddie Money song called 2 Tickets to Paradise. You guys know how it goes, right? Apparently by doing that, The Office had to pay $60,000 for the licensing and to clear to getting the song licensed and cleared by the publisher for that brief little moment when he sang the song. $60,000 for a quick little 30-second. Yeah, house Barry, don't sing it. We can't Venmo you $60K. Exactly. I'm over here like, man, fuck YouTube. $60,000. Turn person blast from blim. I didn't do the notes right. Splash blim blast from blim. I'm not doing them right, so they can't get the money. But what if I sang it like a parody? 2 rickets to no. 2. I'm not gonna do it. But 60. Who thinks that it's worth that? First of all, if I'm on the set of The Office and they do that and want to keep it, I'm like, we're not. That's too much money. Now, I mean, I know The Office made a lot of money, but that's just fucking ridiculous. Do you know how many homeless people you could feed with money like that? Do you know how many children you could feed? How many people you could clothe? How many blankets you could buy in the winter? Like, that is so much wasted money. And I partly blame The Office, but fuck Eddie Money too. If he needs $60,000 for someone to sing 3 seconds of that stupid ass song, I don't know who Eddie Money is, but fuck that dude. God damn it, TJ. That's so funny. Son of a bitch. Barry's trying to substitute another song. God damn it. Oh, I want to hate you, TJ, but that is so fucking good. Oh, wow. That's so good. Eddie Money's dead. I don't give a fuck. I mean, he's not here to defend himself, but that's greedy as fuck. $60K. You ain't getting no money out of me, Eddie. Jerk. Okay. Let's see. Tooth jewelry. The Office joke. Where did my Carol Baskins one's not on here? What happened to my Carol Baskins? Well, I had a Carol Baskins discussion thing for you guys, but apparently Dancing with the Stars announced their lineup. And I can't even get the goddamn picture. Here, I'll just do this. Just so you guys have something to look at while I talk about it. All right? Because I know... Why won't this save? I know you don't always like looking at me. Even though I'm super handsome. And so skinny. Here. Look at that bitch Carol Baskins. There we go. Get this on screen. That's good enough. But apparently Dancing with the Stars has announced their lineup. And Carol Baskins is on the show. Now, do we really need to see Carol Baskins dance? First of all, who is still watching Dancing with the Stars? Why is anyone still watching Dancing with the Stars? I watched it for like 2 seasons with the wife. It made her happy. Cool. I mean, it's a sacrifice we all make for our loved ones. Who still watches this show? I don't watch American Idol anymore. I don't watch Dancing with the Stars anymore. I watch AGT if they have a comedian that I know. just because I'm rooting for them and I want to see how good they do. But I'm not watching these shows anymore. They're played out. I don't even watch The Voice. I never watched The Masked Singer because that's fucking stupid. I don't know who's watching these shows, but apparently Dancing with the Stars, for whatever reason, The Bachelors, those are the worst. But apparently Dancing with the Stars is still going on. And Carol Baskins is on the show along with Olympic figure skater Johnny Weir. Selling Sunset real estate agent Chriselle Staus. I have no idea who the fuck that is. Rapper Nelly. What? I wonder if he'll have the Band-Aid. Or are we over that? Are we past the Band-Aid? I think we're past the Band-Aid. Rapper Nelly is on Dancing with the Stars. NBA ex-player Charles Oakley. Catfish host Nev Schulman. And Backstreet Boys member AJ McLean. All on Dancing with the Stars. I'm looking to see if I have any fucks to give. And I am fresh out. They literally get every washed up has-been that no one gives a shit about anymore for these shows. Look, I love Nelly. Okay? He had everyone pretending like they said their R's a different way for like 3 years. Remember that? When he would be like, he'd be like, what would he say? Right there. I like it when you, no, that was another guy. But that's how he would do his R's, right? Over there. And he acted like he don't do that anymore, by the way. But that was like a thing. And then you would hear people in Houston be like, hey, we're going over there. Air Force Ones, right? Yes, exactly, Chris. Air Force Ones. Nobody in the fucking city of Houston talked like that until Nelly. And then everybody acted like they did. And now those same assholes don't do their R's like that anymore. In fact, outside of maybe 5 people from St. Louis, no one does their R's like that anymore. Chingy, that's who it was. Good call, P. Jones. So I like Nelly, but also fuck Nelly for this whole R phenomenon for a few years. It's fucking ridiculous. Nelly went diamond. He's a legend. Are we really going to call Nelly a legend? Amos, I'm gonna put your chat up here. With all of the people, with all of the rappers that have come before and since, are you really going to say that Nelly is a legend? I feel like you just took the word legend and were like, nah, this don't mean shit. Nelly. Bro, he did a song with Clint Black, right? Earl Country. Nelly's not a fucking legend. Nelly is okay. Nelly was good. Nelly made some snappy hip hop songs. Nelly's not a legend. And I can't allow you to slander the word legend by using it to describe Nelly. Now, if you wanted to tell me Chuck D is a legend, if you wanted to tell me Rakim is a legend, if you wanted to tell me Run DMC are legendary, if you wanted to tell me Tupac and Biggie are legends, if you wanted to tell me that, Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five are legends, that the Sugar Hill Gang are legends, I'll allow it. But you get on here into my goddamn chat and say Nelly's a legend? Somebody ban Amos right now. Get him out of here. I'm like the Trump of the show. Get that guy out of here. You're fired, Amos. Legend. Bro, I love you, Amos, but that was the stupidest fucking thing you've ever said. Nelly is not a goddamn legend. I don't give a shit how many records he sold. I don't care. He's not look, Amos said, I'm not a Nelly fan, but a rapper going diamond is legendary. No, he's a sellout. That's what, when I came up, in my day, Amos, when rappers did well, they weren't lauded for their success. They were called sellouts. And now all of a sudden, Redman and Method Man are doing right guard commercials and everything. Everybody's cool with that. But Nelly is literally the MC Hammer of his era if he went diamond. It's not because he was a true hip-hop legend and master. It's because he went pop and sold out. Yeah, slow down, Clarence. I mean, I feel like without Jay Prince, there's no Master P. So let's ease up on Master P being a legend as well. Can we all, y'all are going to get me off on a tangent. You start talking hip hop and it's going to get me off on a tangent. But we can't call Master P a legend when the artwork for his records were awful. It was like a 5-year-old did all the artwork for all of the, what was his record label? No Limit. It was the worst artwork for albums I've ever seen in my entire life, if we're being honest. And yes, House is right. Scarface greater than Nelly. Fuck sales. The fact is, okay, Mike, Will Smith is not a legend. No. DJ Jazzy Jeff, maybe. Fresh Prince, not so much. But the artwork for No Limit was fucking terrible. Some of the music was good until they decided that they could pass Silk the Shocker as a legitimate rapper when he couldn't even stay on beat. I don't want to hear it. I'm sorry, Amos. Legend? No. Oh my God. Is that why you said Will Smith? You guys and these dumbass puns are driving me insane. I hate you. I hate y'all so much. Bye, Mike. We have Barry echoing throughout the house. All I hear is fuck sales. Sorry, Scott's wife. I'm sorry, Kayla. I'm sorry, Kayla. They make me mad. Kayla Hansa. Listen to me, Kayla. There was a grown-ass man in the chat right now that tried to tell me and everybody watching this video that Nelly is a legendary rapper. And he wasn't even a white guy. Okay, let's get to Saucy Nugs. Now, this is a video, and I want to get this out of the way because we're going to do AMA for the last half of the show. But PayPal Pete, my boy Jeremy, sent me this video. This was on Bro Bible as well. And this isn't a film session. I guess it can be. You know what? We haven't done something like that, so you know what? Let's run it, right?
And now it's time for a film session.
By the way, Amos, ask rappers in his era and they'll tell you different. No, they won't. What was Nelly? Nope, I'm not doing it. You're not going to distract me, Amos. This is for a subject for another day, but I will fight you tooth and nail over whether Nelly is legendary because he went diamond. I don't give a shit about record sales. Don't make you a legend. They definitely don't make you a legend. Okay, so this was sent to me by PayPal Pete, and it was on Bro Bible, and this guy takes his chicken wings really serious. So let's take a look at this man who went before the city council to talk about, quote, boneless wings. Look at this.
First, and then Jane, and then you, okay?
I promise I won't take up too much of your time here. My name is Andrew Christensen. I live at 1212 Twin Ridge Road.
Now, again, I'm not really treating this breakdown, as a film session, but we hadn't done it in a while, and I wanted to play the intro because I made it. But you can tell already, I don't feel like this is real. You know what I mean? I don't feel, my headset just died. I don't feel like we're 100% on board or 100% above board right now. I could be wrong. I don't know. But let's check this out. Now, I need my headphones for this. Here, you guys watch this while I find my headphones.
Lincoln has the opportunity to be a social leader in this country. We have been casually ignoring a problem that has gotten so out of control that our children are throwing around names and words without even understanding their true meaning and treating things as though they're normal. I go into nice family restaurants and I see people throwing this name around and pretending as though everything is just fine. I'm talking about boneless chicken wings. I propose that we as a city remove the... Excuse me, I'm trying to...
Yeah.
Excuse me, come on.
Did you like that part? Did you notice that they start laughing and he goes, hey, what the fuck, man? Dude, come on. I'm serious right now. What? Don't laugh at me, but listen to them. And then somebody, I guess on city council goes, yeah, come on, guys. They have no idea what's coming, but check that out one more time. Look.
Fine. I'm talking about boneless chicken wings. I propose that we as a city remove the... Excuse me, I'm trying to...
Yeah.
Excuse me, come on.
Dude, yeah, somebody's got it.
I propose that we as a city remove the name boneless wings from our menus and from our hearts.
What?
These are our reasons why. Number one, nothing about boneless chicken wings actually come from the wing of a chicken. We would be disgusted if a butcher was mislabeling their cuts of meats, but then we go around and pretending as though the breast of the chicken is its wing. Number two, boneless chicken wings are just chicken tenders, which are already boneless. I don't go to order boneless tacos. I don't go and order boneless club sandwiches. I don't ask for boneless auto repair.
Bitch, you never been to the Tampico standoff cross timbers. You better order boneless tacos. You'll fuck around and get a cow bone in that bitch.
Are just chicken tenders, which are already boneless. I don't go to order boneless tacos. I don't go and order boneless club sandwiches. I don't ask for boneless auto repair. It's just what's expected.
Did you notice, by the way, he wanted to laugh about boneless auto repair? He almost lost it right there. Well, look.
For boneless auto repair.
He's like, oh, God.
It's just what's expected. And then number three, we need to raise our children better. Our children are raised being afraid of having bones attached to their meat. That's where meat comes from. It grows on bones. We need to teach them that the wing of a chicken is from a chicken, and it's delicious. I propose that we rename boneless wings in the city of Lincoln. We can call them buffalo-style chicken tenders.
Okay.
We can call them wet tenders. We can call them saucy nugs or trash. We can take these steps and show the country.
What the fuck? You were doing so good with the names, trash.
Buffalo-style chicken tenders.
Okay.
We can call them wet tenders. We can call them saucy nugs or trash.
By the way, all in favor of saucy nugs. Hashtag saucy nugs in the chat. If you ever call a boneless wing around me a boneless wing and not a saucy nug, we're not friends no more.
We can take these steps and show the country that where we stand and that we understand that we've been living a lie for far too long.
Yeah.
And we know it because we feel it in our bones.
Thank you, Andrew.
He literally, it's like the chat wrote that last line for him with that corny ass pun. We feel it in our bones. Saucy nugs. I'm out. Oh my God. He called them saucy nugs or trash. This man, this grown ass man has my love and admiration because he literally took the time out of all of these city council people's day and made them listen to that 2-minute and 6-second rant about saucy nugs. So fucking funny. Guys, I swear to you, if any of you ever refer to a boneless wing as anything other than a saucy nug, we're not friends. Donna, here we are talking about wings again during Deckhead Diet Month. I know! I could really go for some saucy nugs right about now. I'll tell you that much, Donna. Oh, that is the best. Every time he looks down, he laughs. Wasn't that awesome? Shout out to PayPal Pete for sending that. Shout out to Bro Bible for having it. That is too funny. Saucy nugs. And it is true. There's no boneless wing. I mean, maybe if the chicken was born with a genetic defect, he would have a boneless wing. But otherwise, it's really just Saucy Nugs, right? He's got a point, guys. You know, he's the hero we need. Maybe not the hero we want, but he's definitely the hero we need. Yeah, and the chick in the background was losing her shit. No, Mimi, stop it. Mimi, get out of here. Baked Saucy Nugs. Scram! No one's eating baked Saucy Nugs, Mimi. Oh, man. He needs to be that passionate about his clothes. His tie, though, right? That dude was weird looking. But god damn it, if he wasn't passionate
Butcher
about
is
Saucy
mislabeling
Nugs.
their cuts of meats, but then we go around and pretending
What's
as
on
though
his
the breast
tie? Are
of the
those
chicken is its
hamburgers?
wing. Number 2, boneless chicken wings are just chicken tenders, which are...
That's so fucking funny. Okay, it's 3:36, and I promised you guys we would do an AMA. And so here we are. We're gonna do it until 3:55, and then that's the show. So I don't have an intro for this. I really should. There's not a lot of rules about the AMA. I will answer them as honestly as I can. There are a limited number of questions that I won't answer. There are some things that are just going to be off limits. So it's ask me almost anything. You can't be like, who do you hate more? This guy or that guy at this place? And expect me to answer it. But most shows, most shows. I was looking at the chat. Most questions I will answer. And as you guys, if you've ever participated in an AMA, know, I will answer honestly. If it's embarrassing to me or somebody else, that's just how it goes. Okay? So I'll answer as honest as possible. Now, the one thing I need you to do, if you have a question for AMA, is you have to put hashtag AMA and then your question. You can't just put a question. I'm going to ignore that. All I'm looking for when I look over at the chat, right over there, right there. That's the chat. It's right there. I see it. See, like D-Mata, he didn't put AMA. He just put a question. And so I'm not answering that question. You have to put hashtag AMA. Also, no caps. All caps, I'm ignoring that shit. Sorry, D-Mata. But we have got to stop this atrocity of your all caps. So, hashtag AMA, ask your question. I will try to get to as many as I can. Here we go. Let's see. AMA, Fidel Limon. What was your first car? Ooh. So, I was 16 years old. My mom was a single mom working 3 jobs. One of them was, she was buying and selling real estate and flipping it. Well, actually, she was the broker for an investor. And they would buy and sell real estate and flip it. And this guy lived in California and he was visiting here for a while. And he had an old car that he drove down. Now, this is 1990. And instead of having to take this car back to California, this man basically said, if you give me $10, I'll sell you this car for your son. I had just turned 16. My mom was like, fuck it. $10 for a car? I'll take it. Right now, let's sign the papers. So in Texas, he couldn't give me the car. There had to be some sort of monetary value attached to it. So they settled on $10, okay? And the car was a 1975 Pontiac Le Mans. It looked like the fucking Batmobile from the 60s. It was a big hunk of shit. But I loved it until I drove it. So I assumed there was nothing wrong with the car. And I hoped that there was nothing wrong with the car because I don't have money to fix the car. Here's how this works. If you buy a car for $10, you have $0 to fix a $10 car. So you might as well really not pay the $10 because a $10 car is going to have problems. The problem with this $10 car, besides there being some rust, which, by the way, I don't want to toot my own horn. But I went to the Walmart and got some blue spray paint and just spray painted over the rust on the, not knowing that it wouldn't match, not knowing that there was gloss and clear coat and all that shit on a car. I thought I'd touch it up. The cap matched. When I held the cap up to the metal, it was the same. Squirt, 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 squirt. And now I'm driving this big polka dot ass navy blue Pontiac Le Mans. And I say drive, I use that term loosely because it would only go about 1.5 miles before it would die. Because there was a hole in the catalytic converter, I guess. I don't know if that's the right word. There was a hole in something. And it would just, I don't know if it was vapor lock or what would happen. But after driving the car for 1.5 miles, it would stop. It would quit. It would just cut off. And you would have to sit there for like 25 minutes. And then you could drive it another 1.5 miles. Now, I know it was 1.5 miles because my school that I drove this car to was 2 miles away. So I would have to get up and leave 25 minutes early before a normal person with a normal car would leave, because I would have to sit on the side of the road on the way to school while people drove past me, while sophomores and juniors and seniors with functional cars that they paid thousands of dollars for drove past me as I sat there waiting on my car to catch its breath, not be tired. I don't know what the fuck it was doing. But that was every day until I finally said, fuck it, I'll walk. And I literally, as a sophomore and junior, walked to school because fuck a $10 Pontiac Le Mans from 1975. So that was my first car. Okay, that's a good start. That's a good question. Chris Reyes, hashtag AMA. Why won't Jenny do an AMA? Because I won't let Jenny do an AMA. If as much as I get on here and make fun of myself and embarrass myself and do things that belittle myself and my self-esteem for your pleasure and entertainment, I have a limit and a line. And I refuse to let my mother come on this show and embarrass me for you guys' amusement and to laugh at me. Not happening. So that's why. AMA, Robert likes beer. Hashtag AMA, have you ever used someone else's joke as your own? No. I was raised better than that by comedians like Billy D. Washington, who will be on the show Friday, John Wessling, Andy Huggins, and Ed Blake. Rest in peace to Ed Blake. Now, I will say this. I have used a word or a line that was known to be used by somebody else. And what I mean by that is, and it was Andy Huggins too. And I was on stage and I was riffing and I don't even remember the word. But I said a word that Andy is known to have used on stage often in his sets. And it was either a turn of phrase or a word. And I did it riffing, and I didn't mean to do it. It happened. And I immediately, when I got off stage, I don't know if I texted or if he was there, but I apologized and said, I am so sorry, but I used a word or a turn of phrase that you use all the time. And it's because, and this happens, and you can ask any comedian, when you work with the same comedian or comedians over and over, if you're on the road all the time, if you're around each other all the time, you tend to, most comedians, it tends to bleed over. And this will happen often where you'll see a comic work with another comic and their style starts to morph into that other comic. And so you have to be cognizant of that. So when I did that turn of phrase or that word or whatever, I felt awful. And I immediately went and apologized and haven't done it since. So I don't know. That's the one and only time that I've ever done anything close to using someone else's joke. But literally, there is no worse sin in the business of comedy. You know, ethics excluded as far as drugging women and masturbating in front of them and being a sexual deviant and predator and sexual assault and rape. I'm talking on stage doing jokes. There is no bigger sin. There is no bigger crime than to use someone else's material. Some say use, some say steal. Absolutely not. Clarence, and by the way, I just want you guys to know, I'm not pre-screening these. I'm literally scrolling down, so I have no idea what question comes next. I see the hashtag AMA, I put it on the screen, and then I read it. Just so you guys are aware, none of this is planned. This is all spontaneous. 100% spontaneous. Hashtag AMA from Clarence. What made you want to change careers? That's a really good question, Clarence. So, part of it, I'm assuming you're saying from IT into radio and comedy and entertainment. Part of it was I was laid off. So I was in between jobs in IT. My desire to be an entertainer had been with me since I was 8 years old. I had always wanted to do stand-up comedy. I was sitting around the house doing nothing. I was depressed. I was emotionally insecure. I was insecure as a man because my wife had a job and I didn't. Well, times don't change, do they? But I was in a bad place, and some of it had to do with medication that I was taking that had me all fucked up in the head. But one of the things I thought was, what do I have to lose at this point? I'm at a low point in my life. I might as well go try and do something I've always wanted to do and see how it goes. So I tried stand-up comedy, and I did good my first time. Had I bombed, I may not have ever gone back, to be honest with you, because I'm the type where if I fail at something, I'm not necessarily a fighter where I'm like, oh, okay, I ate a dick. I'm going to go keep eating dicks until I don't eat dick anymore. Sorry for the language. So I did pretty good and was like, well, maybe I can do this. And so it was good to have that positive reinforcement early, which made me want to stick with it. And the same thing was true in radio. I was now doing comedy and getting laughs, and I was friends with AJ and was just like, hey man, you should put me on the radio. I'm funny. You guys all know the story. If you've ever listened to me and I've told it, he said, you have to win Rock the Mic and maybe they'll give you a shot. I won Rock the Mic. I ended up doing radio for 7 years after that. But the desire really came from, had I not been laid off, had I not been in between gigs, I may not be doing this right now. I may not have ever gone into comedy or radio. And at the end of the day, when people tell you everything happens for a reason, I mean, look, this is an AMA and I'm supposed to be honest. I don't make nearly what I made when I was in IT. When I was in IT, I made a ridiculous amount of money. I mean, I'm living in this house because of a job I had 4 years ago. And that's the only reason. Well, and my hardworking wife. And I loved the money, but I didn't love the work. It wasn't gratifying. It wasn't satisfying. It wasn't who I am. So I made a third of what I did in IT doing radio and comedy. And I was 300 times happier. So I don't know that I would ever go back. If this fails, if Barry on Deck fails and no radio station ever calls me when the pandemic is over, I have no choice. I'm going to have to go back to IT. But do I want to? No. I could do this the rest of my life. Chris Householder, AMA, do you have any advice on how to market a YouTube show? Not talking about content. I hate your guts. D Mata, AMA, when did you lose your virginity? I was in high school and it was a chick named Kathy. I don't remember I don't know if I was a sophomore. I don't remember. I really don't. I remember it was a chick from New Jersey. I'm trying to think. But it was high school, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Maybe. Yeah, I don't fucking remember, to be honest with you. It was either sophomore or junior year, I think, that we dated. And she was weird. But, yeah. I wasn't super young or super old, I don't believe. I think I was like 18, 7. No, so maybe I was a senior. A junior or senior. Maybe I was 17 or 18. I don't know. I know some people lose it real early. Hashtag AMA, how do you feel about boneless wings? All right, I'm glad you guys are taking this serious. D-Wada, don't run over my sprinklers, bro. I can't help it that you won't turn off the goddamn caps lock. AMA, would you slap your mom for $2 million? Yes. AMA, how much do you actually make in radio when you reach John Granado status? Well, I don't know because I don't see John Granado's paychecks. But I can tell you there are people in this market that will make as low as, and I'm going to run the gamut for you guys. I'm going to run the gamut from producers to the top radio personalities in the city. But radio salaries really will range from anywhere from $25K a year or $20K a year if you're full-time to low-end six figures easy. Most guys will fall somewhere between 50 and 100K if you're an on-air radio personality in the city. The low end, the new guys, the just getting started, no clout, no experience guys are going to obviously make 50K. The guys that have been, and I say guys, there's gals in this, but the guys that have been doing it, the John Granados of the world, probably make the high end of that. And again, I don't know. Really, we don't talk about how much we make. It's not public knowledge. We don't share that. It's not like, hey, John, what was your check this week? I cleared 8K. You get paid every 2 weeks. It's like any other job. You don't know what your coworkers make, and they don't know what you make. Now, maybe you have a friend that you confide in, but for the most part, we don't share that information with each other. And I know that's a big range, but that's the God's honest truth. It's between 50 and six figures easy. And John Granado might make 200K for all I know. But my guess is that's not the case. It's somewhere between 50 and 150, I guess. Fuck, dude, I really don't know. AMA from Luis Zalea. Did you have an amicable divorce? I not really. She didn't want to get divorced. I did. I didn't want to be with her. I didn't want to be married. I didn't want to own a house, she was pressuring. I felt pressure to get married, and then I felt pressure to buy a house. She had mapped out her whole life. I'm 23. And she was like, I want to buy a house. I'm like, I don't want to buy a house. I don't want the upkeep. I don't want to do a yard. I'm 23 years old. I just want to fucking party and have fun and be an idiot. And she's like, nope, I want to buy a house. And then when we buy a house, I want to have kids. And then when we have kids, I want to have 2 kids. And then when we do it, I want to do this and I want to do this. And I was like, oh, no, hell, fuck no. I don't want none of this shit. So I just woke up and said, I don't want to be married anymore to you. This ain't working for me. I don't love you. And this ain't what I want. We want 2 different things. And she was devastated at the time, but I think she ran into my mom not too long ago and said it was the best thing that ever happened. She ended up meeting the man of her dreams. Rest in peace and thank him for his service. I think he was killed in Iraq. But they had 2 wonderful kids. She started her own business. She's happy. She's got her kids. She had a loving husband that wanted the same thing as her. And then I got the hell out. And I met the love of my life 6 months later, and my best friend Nora, and I could not be happier. So it really wasn't amicable, but we didn't fight. I mean, we had we had differences, but it wasn't awful. So, AMA, do you have a non-compete clause? I do not, Joel Hernandez. And I have had people inquire about that. So I guess that's the good news. And some people have reached out and been like, hey, if we wanted to do something with you, not saying we can, but if we did, do you have a non-compete? And the answer is no. I'm a free agent. If somebody wanted to bring me in to fill in, to do a show, to try out, or whatever, call me. I'm free. Let's see. AMA. All I'm looking for is AMA, chat. I'm not looking for anything else but AMAs. And if we're done, we're done. Andy wants to know if the word I used was motherfucker. Andy, I really don't remember what it was. I just remember thinking like, oh, it wasn't Black Jesus, by the way, but I don't remember what it was, Andy, but I felt so bad. And I don't even know if you remember me apologizing to you. Just Zoe, AMA, who is your best comedian bud? This is such a cop-out answer, Zoe, just Zoe, but I really don't just have one. As comics, we have these friendships. I mean, it's really three. And that's not true. There's more than that. But it's really a toss-up between Wessling, Billy D, and Andy. Like, those are my three best buds in comedy. I can call them at any time for advice. They can call me. We could work the road. We get along. We're friends off the stage. We're friends on stage. We're friends outside of comedy. If we weren't in comedy anymore, we would still be friends. Those are the three guys that I would consider my best comedian buddies. So quite an eclectic mix too. AMA, how did you and Nora meet? Oh, Lisa, this is a really good question. So Nora and I worked together. And we worked at this place called C-Trek. And I was teaching computers. It was my first real IT job. I was teaching computers. And she was the receptionist at the facility. So I was the teacher. I was a teacher. She just worked there as a receptionist. And I thought she was cute. I wanted to, take her to lunch or something. But I'm not a ladies' man. I wasn't smooth. I'm not like, I'm not good like that. But we were talking and I was trying to make her laugh and she was laughing. And I was like, oh shit, okay, she's laughing at the jokes. So one of the first things I ever said to Nora, this is a fact. You could ask her if she ever did the show. True story is I said, so where are you from? And she said, North Side. And literally the second thing I ever said to her was, oh, so you're a hood rat. And she goes, yes. And I was like, I love the honesty and the answer. So I said, oh my God, well, do you want to go to lunch? And she goes, sure. And that's how we went on our first date. That's how we met. I met her at work. I was like, where are you from? She said, North Side. I said, oh, you're a hood rat. Just joking. And she goes, yep. And I was like, want to go to lunch? And she said yes. And then we went to lunch and a gay man tried to pick me up. And that's a fact. Hashtag AMA, did you take Mama Jenny for lunch and flowers? Next question. Hashtag AMA from Juan Gonzalez. Would you say you're a kept man like John G? Yeah. My wife is the breadwinner. I mean, look, I'm not gonna. You guys see, there's no sugar. I made what? $12 today in super chats. Yeah, I'm a fucking kept man. Yeah, 1000%. Let's see. What else? Here we go. Oh, we're almost out of time. It's 3:58. Last one. This will be the last one. Okay. Last one, Luis Zelaya, AMA, would you consider moving to another market if there was an offer? That's the question from Luis Zelaya. This will be the last one. So, Luis, I think the answer would be, can Nora get a job? And what's the offer? If the guy that I know in El Paso at the ESPN affiliate in El Paso was like, hey, Barry, you want a drive time show in El Paso? I'd probably be like, no, I'm good, fam. I'm going to make this Barry on Deck thing work. I'm going to figure out how to make $20 a day in super chats. And I'm not going to. So I think it would depend. Plus, could Nora get a job as a nurse? And would she want to move? Nora's a very family-oriented person. She loves being around her sister and her brothers and her mom and her nieces and nephews. And I mean, like me, I could move and just see my family once or twice a year. But I think Nora would really miss her family. They're very close-knit. They're very tight. So I think that would be a discussion where she would have to be okay with it. But, if it was a good offer, I would certainly ask her that question. So, all right, folks. I don't know why the camera shut off there. That got weird. What happened here? Thanks for participating in the AMA. That was fun. Yeah, do like Aaron J. Bryan said. Do me a favor, if you enjoyed it, give it a little thumbs up on the way out. That helps. But thank you guys so much, man. You guys are the fucking best. I have fun interacting with you. The chat was off the meter today. You guys killed it. I feel like I didn't bring it like you brought it today in chat. Good shit, folks. Really good shit. Thank you all for being here. I'll see you tomorrow. I have a guest for you. He's a comedian named Eddie Pence. Just dropped a special. He's hilarious. It's going to be fun. Until then, be safe. Be kind. And most importantly, love each other. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Daddy's making a YouTube video!